105.7 Radio Metro with your man Saint Land, and I'm joined by an artist who I just have so much admiration for, an artist who has just put hits after hits after hits out. Just an incredible act. None other than VASSY. How you going?
Hey, I'm good. What's going on?
Just hanging out here on the Gold Coast. We've just added your song "Tough" right here on Radio Metro, which is a huge track. Please let the people know. They're hearing it every day, especially on that breakfast show which I'm hosting. They're hearing that every morning. Give us a little insight on that track.
Yeah, so tough. I wrote this song, and it's about persevering, being resilient through the tough times, whatever those tough times are. It could be personal tough times, it could be professional tough times, financial tough times, but sticking through it, rolling with the punches. Because at the end of it, those rejections are simply redirections, and at the end of it, it could be super rewarding. So always look at the rejections as redirection. So the song is, it has some swag to it, but it's just about that. And I'm excited because on Friday we're releasing. So basically, I've been in America all these years with my career, and a lot of people don't know I'm Australian. And so this remix package features an all Aussie lineup. I've got solid remixes from folks like Kondo, Random Soul, Rubber People, Mind Electric. I've got Sammy Porter from the UK, as well as some UK guys. I've got Josh Hunter and Beyond Chicago. And I was just really excited about it because for me, it's also about, reintroducing myself, I don't want to say branding, but like changing my narrative, making it a local one, like reconnecting with, the music community in Australia again after all these years of being gone. And actually, funny enough, last night, well, just this morning, I was checking my messages, but we literally clocked in. I have a record of mine that I wrote and performed on. I'm an artist on with David Guetta and Showtek called Bad. And we put it out a few years ago, but the song's had, 2 billion streams now. But last night we officially hit 1 billion streams on YouTube. And it was just a huge milestone, like a really big deal. But it was just surreal because it's happening and I'm here in Darwin in Australia, and this is where it all started. But it was just a pinnacle moment because it just goes to show you that you can, be a girl that, grew up in Darwin in the rural part of Australia with a dream, and then you go out and you pursue it and you become a multi-platinum, artist. My point is that anything's possible, if you really believe in yourself, you just got to manifest it. So it's really cool. Like I'm back here and my story is a local one, and I'm just really enjoying being back in Australia and just, cultivating all these new relationships and dealing with everyone because it's very different here. Everyone's super laid back. And I've kind of missed that. America's a very different, beast.
Yeah.
So.
Well, congratulations on the, billion streams on YouTube, obviously billion on Spotify. That's like, honestly, that's one of the biggest, that David Guetta track is one of the biggest songs like ever. I remember I think every time I've ever had a drink, I've heard your voice like in the last decade. Like you've got so many like anthemic club tracks, and but one of the really interesting things I've found with a lot of your music is they are these big club anthems with beats. But then if you were to strip back the production, there's like intricate storytelling. Almost some of these songs are like almost in the mind of like a ballad, like a piano ballad, if you took them away, because they're really heavy, uplifting, anthemic, which obviously when people are, having a drink, having a good time is good. But have you ever thought about putting together like a collection of your greatest hits and doing like an acoustic, you've got the remix tapes, which I love, but there's so much beautiful songwriting, a lot of your music that I think a stripped back project would be so dope, or even a stripped back show would be really dope.
Yeah, I've actually done that. Funny enough, sorry, you're going back to what you said, and it's like morning. It's early here, so I'm stumbling over my words because I go to bed late because I'm always up dealing with London and America. So I never get to bed before 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like a bit of a hot mess this morning. So I apologize if I'm not like forming sentences.
No. You're amazing. Thank you for doing the interview so early for you.
That's okay. But I thought it was really cool your compliment. You said every time I've gone out and had a drink, I think I've always been, heard your voice or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's really cool because yeah, most of my records, they're at the local pubs or the bars or the clubs. The strip back thing's really cool. I recently did a show in LA with that concept, and it was so good. We live streamed it across all of Asia actually because it was with this partnership with, and we had like hundreds of thousands of people tune in. It was really cool, but that was the concept. I had a violinist and I had a guitarist. It was a beautiful chandelier in this space. But yeah, I've already put out a few acoustic unplugged versions of like my big hits.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do now is actually put it all together on an album and drop that this year. So it's a great idea, and I have thought about it. You're right. Yeah.
Well, I'm super excited to hear it, and hopefully, if you drop that album and you can do a tour, we can see you here on the Gold Coast, and we'd love to have you come in at the station as well. Maybe drop a little acoustic set for us because, like I was saying, you're an artist who everyone has heard at least one of your songs. Like it's almost like statistically proven that at least like one in every 6 people has heard your voice if you look at the numbers alone. And so I feel like you've got these tracks that would be just so good for a live sing along. And yeah, really excited. And I'm so glad you're back in Australia. And I really feel like the audience here in Australia is really going to embrace your new direction, your new vibes, new energy. I think coming back to Australia is going to create a lot of really nice, positive, just a nice step forward. I really, just such a huge fan, man. So thank you so much for coming on the show. And just one more time for the people, when are we getting this remix package? That's next week.
So it drops Friday 29th. And
That's
it's
it.
gonna, you gotta check it out. Just go to my Instagram, you click on the link, it's all there. I'm excited about it. And yeah, if you think about it, Bad alone has had 2 billion streams. How many people are on the planet? What is
6
it like?
million. So yeah,
6.
you're hitting 2 and 6. I don't know math. That's 1 and 3. Every 1 and 3 people on earth has listened to your music.
That's wild, dude. That's wild. Yeah.
Then there's not
Well,
many people that can say that.
that's true. There's not many. I know. Last year I was awarded by APRA for officially joining the Billions Club, which is a very elite club for the streams. And then last night I joined again the YouTube community, a billion. It's a tough one. Not a lot of people have a part of that circle. It's a small circle, so it's wild. Yeah, it's cool. It just goes to show you that your dreams come true. You can manifest it no matter what. So, no matter what shitty times we're going through or rejections or whatever, just remember, that's my philosophy in life. Rejections are redirections. They are simply redirections.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, Vassy, for coming on the show. You're an absolute legend. You're an Australian icon. If they ever want to do like a movie about your life, I'd love to executive produce that, because I reckon there's a correct killer story there. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on the show, and just much love to you.
Thank you, Anne. I appreciate the support. Thank you.
No worries.